If you're thinking about buying a GoPro Hero 11, I got 3 reasons why I'm about to return mine. So let's go. Let's say you're out and about, you're about to get a shot with your GoPro, and it's something important. You have your kids in a bounce house, they're over there playing, and it's a great moment to capture, right? You'd think it'd be easy. And it is easy to record, but what I've noticed is it is a pain in the butt when you go back home and try to download them from the GoPro. It sometimes, about 70% of the time for me, it says not compatible. Then it adds a step. So this is the point. It adds another step to your video editing because it's not a compatible file a lot of the times. It's odd because 30% of the time, it will actually just work and no problem, but it's a large percent, way more than half, where you go to upload the file from the GoPro and it doesn't work. So what you have to do is you have to go take another step and actually convert that file to an MP4 or whatever your device is compatible with. Now I've tried this with Windows, a custom-built PC. Doesn't work just automatically with DaVinci, and then also on my Mac, good luck. So that's number one. Not only that, in this tiny little screen, you cannot see any detail at all. That is one thing that you can't really frame your shot that well, and that's another issue for me. You kind of just hope in post-production that you got the shot.
The next one is file sizes. These files are huge. 1 minute is like a gig. So if you're doing something for, hey, I need 30 minutes of content and you're only gonna use 7 minutes of that, it's gonna take you forever to get that data downloaded from your GoPro. And not only that, what if it's corrupted? What if it's corrupted? Then you gotta do it again. And that's what I've been experiencing. Boo!
This last one is the most important one for me. This is why I kind of got the GoPro, is shooting in the night easily, right? And guess what? The GoPro 11 does not do well in the nighttime. My GoPro 7, I remember, was pretty good. It wasn't bad. But the 11, it's actually not good at all. I would have these flickers, the lights, and that's what was weird to me is the hyper smooth stabilization. I thought it was gonna be great, but in the night it doesn't really, the hyper smooth stabilization doesn't work that well. So it ended up with almost like my glasses. I made a video about my glasses where it looked like the lights are actually being bent and then kind of flip back. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my issue with the GoPro, and that's the most important one for me, because if I can't use it in the nighttime, the one last thing I'll say is, like, look at this. I'm moving, the picture's in 4K, it's super smooth quality, it's only at 30 frames a second, but I, as a user, don't have to do anything all nifty and manual and whatever. It's just like point, shoot, and go. And it's just better, okay? The picture's great, always. Even the audio, I don't even use a mic, and it's windy out, and it's completely fine. So it's really hard for me to beat the phone, but I tried with the GoPro 11. So I recommend looking at DJI and some other. Insta360 has some options, and maybe it'd be good testing those out, but we zoom. Not to mention, you take a video, you either iMovie from your phone or you airdrop it to your iMac, and it's just seamless. Very rarely do I have issues with that. So thank you, Apple. GoPro, step up your game. How long can we do a manual for with the electro motor? On the bright side, there's one lucky bag. Beep.